What does it mean to be an individual, to be yourself?
A real friend is there for you. I say a real friend has your back.
We're friends. We're really close friends.
It'll be a good time. See you there.
It's a great program, and the best part about it is that we have the tutoring and the mentoring side to it.
They're always accountable to their parents. They're always accountable to their teachers. And now it's a whole new realm where they want to make their mentors proud of them.
They're excited because it also gives an opportunity for a career focus.
I care because I'm an American, and I see what's happening in inner cities. We want to take these kids, which statistically have very little chance of doing anything but dropping out, while there's still a chance. We take kids who are below grade level in academic testing in the 5th grade, and we bring them into the program twice a week. We have students from each of the universities, Sacred Heart in Bridgeport, Trinity in Hartford. We established contact with Yale, and they have been our partners ever since in New Haven. So we have 3 sites.
Okay, everybody. To conclude this debate, I ask you, why wouldn't you take us on a trip?
We thought this program would be great for her. She has a great personality. She can be a little sassy at times.
She likes to talk a lot. I'm loud and outspoken.
And we thought with this mentoring that we could harness that sassiness a little bit and give her an opportunity to really shine and see what all the talent she has.
Shayla is the president of the student council, and she handles it so well. She's talented and gifted. She does sports. She excels in her classes. She's amazing. She can pretty much take whatever life throws at her.
Well, I've seen a lot of leadership development with Shayla. Again, she's very personable. She takes the lead in a lot of things, getting her friends together. So I think that's one thing that AMP has brought out, is that leadership quality that she has. We expect her to go on to a great high school and eventually on to college. And who knows where that road will take her.
Why did you want to join this group?
Well, this group AMP, it seemed like a good opportunity, because it's not just mentoring and all that. They actually help us out. We actually have fun, and it's really fun and all that.
I think that the participation in AMP for Daniel has helped him to open himself up, grow, maybe put him outside his comfort zone a little bit, so to allow him to stretch his boundaries and grow as a person.
I'm interested in science, like biology and all that. I'm interested in that type of stuff.
You know, he's a quiet little guy, but still waters run deep. Daniel's gonna go places. I've seen him really come out of his shell. He speaks his mind, you know, he's got this quiet strength about him that's rare a lot in middle school kids.
Everyone knows my name.
They do not know your name.
I told them my name.
Say it again.
My name's Monica. I told her and I told him.
She's very, very strong of spirit and of character. She will say what she thinks. She will defend what she thinks.
I like to tell it the way it is. Like, I don't lie, because lying is not good.
She's bold.
I'm bold.
Through her participation in AMP, her level of confidence, she believes in herself. And she has a great relationship with her mentor. And I've seen that connection grow through the participation in AMP too.
The mentors remediate where necessary what the kids are not doing well. If they don't do math well, they work on math. If they don't read well, they try and help with the reading. They help with homework. They do anything that's necessary to keep their attention, keep their focus, and improve their attitude and their ability to perform in the school environment.
So really they're focusing on different aspects, but the original goal was mathematics and language, and then also developing a knowledge and a respect for the teaching professions for our mentors. A lot of these students don't get the the attention that they need, and the mentor program allows this to happen.
And it's something about being age-related, you know. If I tried to do mentoring right now, I probably wouldn't relate too well or have the patience to do it.
It was good, right? Yep, that's a good first paragraph. Now your next one.
A 5-paragraph essay?
No, but I think you can get a little bit deeper than this.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Really think about it.
They're lacking a lot of resources. They're lacking that one-on-one attention in the classroom. We focus on 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, but that's a crucial time to really try to touch a student, have them focus on their academics, think about their future, work on self-esteem issues, social skills, how to deal with conflicts, all that kind of thing. So really, I mean, that's a crucial age.
We do 2-on-1 mentoring. We have one mentor for 2 kids. So we cut the cost, and we tried to be very cost conscious in terms of how much this program costs to run. And in that way, this foundation that provides the funding doesn't have a lot of money, but it has enough to handle 3 sites. And that's why, and we've got, as you know now, we've got them all in Connecticut. But we dream that one of these days we can get the world to wake up and see that in every inner city they have this problem in spades, and we can remediate it. We have proven we can remediate it.
Got a door. Is this in a room? Inside like a house or something, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah? So maybe you could put some like windows up here?
No, because it was back in the day, so there was no windows.
So they didn't have windows?
Yeah.
So the triangular model, like I said, it's one mentor with 2 mentees. Not only to get that more attention academically, but it's also working on social skills. So we're building relationships between the 2 mentees. We're working on peer learning. So maybe if one mentee knows something that the other mentee doesn't, so they're helping each other. So really, that helps build self-esteem.
It's really been great, and I think that one-on-one or 2-on-1 like that has really, that's what the program is all about. And, really keeping the kids engaged.
We just formed this bond that really gives them something that's not like any other program, because we're there, we're following through with them, we're consistent, we give them a person that's there for them.
When you have someone else that's like a mentor, or someone else that's interested in, you doing better and doing more things, and someone caring about you, it has really helped us to, bring the scores up.
I've never seen a program like AMP, where it's a consistent effort to connect the parents, the teachers, and the mentors, all to get everybody all on the same page with one goal, just to get these kids to be the best that they can be.
They see us on a constant basis for 2 hours after school. That's a significant amount of time, so we really help them for that hour and a half with their homework, the enriching activity, whatever we do with them. It's just so enforcing. Like, we're just constantly there for them. And I think it's the consistency of this program that makes it so powerful.
This should hopefully be a very, very important debate for you guys, because it's something that you really want to do. And so that leads us into the topic for our debate today, which is should AMP go on an overnight field trip, and the merits of that. So arguing for this position are the mentees. They would like to go on an overnight field trip. And arguing against this position are the mentors, who do not think that this is a very good idea.
It was an opportunity for students, number one, to learn to speak orally, to participate, to defend themselves, and to really, really fight for causes they believed in. They had to substantiate whether it was important, why they should go, and they felt that even if there had been some slippage in some of their academics, that they still should have, if they won the debate, if they really stood out and proved enough why it was important to go to Washington, D.C.
Did you guys win the debate, or the mentors won the debate?
Well, the first time we lost, but we're supposed to have another one, so hopefully we'll be more prepared this time.
In life, in AMP, part of our job, all of our jobs, is to help you guys succeed academically. So mentors are here for that. I am here for that.
They're always accountable to their parents. They're always accountable to their teachers. And now it's a whole new realm where they want to make their mentors proud of them. And that's someone that they really don't have any other connection to unless it's through this program. So it's a nice thing. And the experiences that they get to have going through AMP with this mentor, it's a positive thing because it all goes back to going to college and furthering your education. Education is so important. And they talk to their mentors about stuff that's going on in their lives. So I've seen a lot of little personal connections between the kids and their mentors. And I think they've become friends with their mentors. It's just another positive adult role model for them to have.
It's an academic mentoring program for mentors to help students with their work after school.
Very good. And we come like 2 days a week, and we help them for 2 hours with their homework, any other issues they might be having, and then we get a little time for some basketball where I like to show them who's really good at basketball and who's really not, and like to stuff them a little bit every now and then. So it's fun for all of us to play, huh, Julian? Mm-hmm. Giving them the chance to have someone else to talk to if he's having any problems, because it can be really hard to talk to people about problems with your parents or teachers and stuff. So it's nice to be able to give them a chance to have someone else to talk to.
When you have someone else that's like a mentor, or someone else that's interested in, you doing better and doing more things, and someone caring about you, it has really helped us to bring the scores up.
She's really, really nice. She's basically one of the nicest mentors, and she always keeps me focused on my homework and all that. So she really keeps you focused on what you're doing.
Catherine is my inspiration, and she's caring. Her heart is in the right place, and I feel like when I'm with her, she wants to spend time with me. Other people don't want to spend time with me, but she wants to spend time with me. So I think Catherine is a good person.
Her name's Karen, and she's pretty cool. She's like really nice, and she does everything perfectly. She plans all the trips. She's such a good mentor. She's really nice. She teaches us a lot and shows us how to be successful and tries to help us with our
She
problems.
also teaches us how to be mature.
Yeah. It works very well because it gives us an opportunity to meet with people that we don't know and just get to talk to them and become friends with them and let them help us with our homework and stuff and go on trips.
It's important to start them now before they go to high school and maybe begin building something, this is what I want to do in life. And hopefully I'll make them take their high school experience more seriously.
Gave us an opportunity to involve the students in an after-school program that seemed to focus on academic and also social activities for the students.
It might not just be grades, but it might be something else to motivate them to be crawling on the floor and be very enthusiastic.
Exactly.
So that's why you guys have to get to know your mentor or mentees very, very well to see what motivates them.
It's a great program, and the best part about it is that we have the tutoring and the mentoring side to it. So the kids who are in the program get someone who they can form a relationship with and someone who can help them with their homework, which kind of creates this bond where they're actually willing to go and ask this person for help in areas that might be academic or that might be personal, might be anything really. It could be something funny that they just want to tell you.
Where we go in the city this year?
Please believe it or not.
Times Square. Yeah, it was a good time, right? Went to ESPN Zone, went to NBA store. Good time when we went.
It will expose them to things that they wouldn't necessarily be exposed to at this time in their lives, at least during middle school.
They're in class all day. They're looking and also seeking some opportunities to, one, improve their studies, which was the mentoring piece, and to also be involved in some social events.
Everybody remember their numbers? All right.
We also offer them off-campus events. They've been in the city on the field trip, they've been to museums, they've been here on campus at Sacred Heart University, have gone to sporting events. Then we actually have had speakers come in to work on self-esteem.
I'm not here to talk at you. I am here to lead a discussion about who you are what you would like your life to be and where is your life right now?
So one of the challenges we need to take a look at is where we are as 8th graders as individuals and where we are as 8th graders as students.
We're going to have a speaker come in about etiquette, like how to actually dine properly.
We will set up a formal table. We will eat and we'll discuss the things that have to do with how you behave when you go out.
And the job shadowing, I feel, is definitely beneficial. It's a huge bonus, something new and exciting for the kids to experience, and really figuring out what they want to do with their lives and realizing that how they produce now academically in turn does affect what they're going to do in high school. You know, what classes they can get into in high school, what schools they can go to in high school, and then eventually where they can go to college. So really having them to be accountable for the actions that they do now ultimately affect them in the future.
We gave out food, and I also gave out food. I gave out cranberry sauce and all that to the unemployed. After that, we went to this gas station. It's a really good business. They basically, like, you get a car wash for like $5 or something like that.
Really?
It was really good, yeah. And we watched Mr. Finch do the ribbon cutting to open a good new business. First, you have to be, of course, good leader. You have to be good at speech. In other words, when you present speeches, you have to be really good at presenting them. You always have to be organized, especially if you're like Bill Finch. He had to be organized for all of his meetings and all that. You have to know what you're doing. Well, I would like to accomplish like Barack Obama's doing, getting America with peace with other countries, which we should do, because if we don't, then we're gonna have lots of problems and lots of wars, which we're trying to avoid right now. Well, I would first start maybe probably go to a mayor, become mayor, and start doing good deeds for Bridgeport or any city I'll become mayor for. In other words, I'll be also doing what Bill Finch does, help the unemployed, going green and all that, help the environment. Also helping the city, you know, make the city more neater, nicer.
Most important, to be honest with yourself, who you are.
You know, a real friend is not going to ask you to do anything that's going to hurt you or harm you.
I'm going to be talking to you today about etiquette and going out to dinner.
Academic mentoring program. We try to take care of the academic piece here as well as the mentoring piece, but it is a mentoring program as well. And as we all are discovering and we're learning, mentoring is about expanding the student and, you know, taking what's already in you and having it grow and become better. So going outside of your everyday environment will help the mentors to connect with you in a different way, open your eyes to the things around you. So that's the mentoring piece.
Personally, as a college student, it's made a difference in my life. I actually started AMP and I realized that I want to be a teacher, and I got into the education program at Sacred Heart, so it helped me develop what I wanted to do.
Well, you know, it's for my benefit and it's also for Julian's benefit. You know, I think I probably get just as much out of it that he does, being able to help him out with his work and see his grades increase most of the time, hopefully.
Just to see how much they've changed from little 6th graders to, you know, king of the world 8th graders. It's nice. And to see the relationships that they develop with their mentors is good. I think that a lot of them have very positive impressions of college life, and that's a good thing. And the kids who are chosen to participate in the program feel special, and they realize that they're part of something big.
And we only remediate them in the middle school, and then we let them go. So we remediate them for 3 years, and then we watch and see what happens to the graduation rate. And it is remarkable.
Yeah, I have had kids come back. That's always a nice feeling. It's good when kids come back and you see that they're doing well and they're enjoying life and they're being successful.
Well, I would like to keep up my studies in high school. In other words, keep on striking for B's and A's, good grades and all that, and improve. I'd also like to continue to see what type of other goals I might have in life, and continue to see like if I'll really going through with this politician thing.
It's a key point for you to really look at what your goals are, who you are, and determine what type of path you want to go on.
The fact that AMP goes for 3 years is a major part of its success because it's a long-term commitment to help these kids. And I can tell you that every year, no matter what year of the cycle it's in, I have kids coming up to me and saying, is there any room in AMP? Can we get into AMP? Do we get AMP next year?
We've seen, an increase in math and reading scores, and that extra help really seems to pay off in the long run.
We now have a program that is producing remarkable, unbelievable results. So, this is unheard of. I never would have guessed that in a million years. These kids are going to college, and these are the kids who are going to absolutely fail without remediation.
We're just really proud of them for all of their hard work, all their improvement. I think everyone has improved that has been in this program in a large way, and very much so academically.
I think it's a plus, it's a positive. I would encourage in any other school that could have that program, it would be a plus. It's a nice opportunity to not have to struggle to search for funds. That is a big plus, because in order to have the extracurricular events, we certainly need the funds.
This AMP program had helped me become more responsible and to not procrastinate and leave work to the last minute.
I would recommend it. I think it's great, especially for the inner city kids. It's an opportunity for them to explore some different things, go different places. A lot of these kids don't get out of the neighborhoods that they're in.
And then you have people here that are always willing to help you, and then you get to do fun activities and gym time, and there's always something different. There's these fun field trips that you go on. It's enjoyable.
It doesn't matter where you came from. It's about the things that you learn as you get older and moving forward.
Wildly exceeded our expectations. We thought we could, cut the dropout rate. That was the idea. There were too many kids dropping out of school. Instead of that, we keep virtually all of them, and then get more than half of them, and if you average it out, almost more than half of them have colleges accept them. Is that not exceptional?
Karen and Catherine are really nice mentors, and we're gonna miss them when we leave because they were so nice. They were such good people, and we want to thank them for being the best mentors that anyone can have.